Greetings to you, ladies and gentlemen. The topic of our debate is lifestyle. We've got two enthusiastic and sharp-minded debaters, one of whom is John from the US and the other Tom from the UK. Let's give them a round of applause. The controversial topic is, which environment is better to raise a child, a village or a large city? Over to you, John.
I am convinced that living in a rural area would be the best option to raise a kid, simply because this child would experience less pollution, and this would be advantageous for health reasons. For example, I was brought up in a small village in Texas. I would spend lots of time playing with my friends outdoors, breathing fresh air and eating wholesome food. Therefore, I was much stronger and more fit than my cousin who was brought up in a highly polluted city, New York. Poor chap developed asthma because of the pollution coming from cars and factories.
Thanks, John. Tom, what are your views on this?
This might be true from a health perspective, but may not be so good in terms of career opportunities. For example, I live in London and run a large restaurant with heaps of customers enjoying both British and international meals. As there are lots of tourists in London, being successful as a businessman is far easier in a large city than in a small rural environment. In order to stay healthy, one can enjoy a safe outdoor environment and outdoor sports offered by many parks.
That's interesting, Tom. John, anything else to add to what you've just said?
Living in a rural area means getting support from neighbors and friends all the time. Everybody chips in and helps each other. For instance, when I was building my house in a small village, most of the locals were only too willing to help me to lay bricks, to make the frame for the house and build fences. Likewise, I helped them to repair their houses. This close cooperation is rarely found in an urban environment where everything has to be paid for.
Tom, would you agree with the statement?
With my money earned as a businessman in a large city, I have no need to be a DIY expert. Plenty of tradesmen are available and materials can be easily accessed from major stores. For example, I hired a professional crew of construction builders from a well-known company and purchased high-quality materials in a local store when I wanted to extend my premises. This work was done quickly and professionally while I was still serving customers from London and tourists from around the world.
So, ladies and gentlemen, who do you think is right and wrong in this discussion? Which arguments do you find logical and compelling and which ones weaker? What are your opinions? Please leave your comments below the video. Constructive comments are highly appreciated.